Hi everyone, this is AlphaAli. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's doing okay. So today I'm doing another VOD review. This is actually for Froggy, and this is a Masters 5 game, and it was a loss. They were very washed from not playing Overwatch comp for most of the season, and it definitely shows in my res and decision making. I do get tilted in the second round because of my DPS not switching off, and I feel like I wasn't getting the help I needed from my tank. But honestly, go all in with the advice because I'm hoping to play more comp next season. I want to try and climb as high as possible. Alright, Froggy. So, first of all, I will help out as much as I can. I know, obviously, you've not been playing comp as much, however, you have been playing a little bit of quick play. So I will try and help out as much as you can. We are in the ult account as well as I can see. And we have Soul Blim as well, my favourite skin. So I'm very, very happy. I've not had Soul Blim in a while, so it's always, like, really, really nice to see. But yeah, I will obviously try and help you out as much as I can, Froggy. By the way, as well, if you are new or you guys don't know, you can get your own VOD reviews. They are for... I don't know how much channel points at the moment because I'm in the middle of trying to, like, work out the price of them. But I do them with Twitch on Sundays. They're completely for free. All you have to do is just come along, save up the channel points, and once you have enough, just submit a VOD, just as how Froggy has done today. I do also stream on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays too, which are my own gameplay stuff, which you can obviously, you know, earn more channel points and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll get into the game. I hope that's alright. I'm just going to say to you right now, though, I think you might struggle with Mercy with the comp that you have. The reasoning for this is, yes, you can pocket Genji, and Genji is a great pocket. I feel like you would maybe get a little bit more value on Honor, but obviously, because you haven't played comp in a while, I feel like you want to play some Mercy and stuff like that, which is completely fine. But I'm just saying, in the future, it might be best if you maybe got Honor with this kind of team comp, but it's absolutely fine for you to play Mercy right now, try and help your Genji. Love how you're playing right now, obviously in the cover. What I would do here, instead of you just walking out, like, literally right into this LOS of the soldier, just fully predicted what I was going to say, basically, I would recommend you kind of like hug this wall a little bit more if your Genji pushes him forward, because then it gives you the option to obviously GA to your Jungle Queen if needed, and also means you can still help out your Genji whilst not peeking this main, which I feel is going to get shot at, like right now, for example. Nice Lou. Nice heals onto Genji. I don't know what if Kiriko was doing, I'm going to be honest. Unfortunately, the anti gets chucked out while you rotate. Nice. I won't back off as much as you just have done, though. Remember, you're down to support and your Jungle Queen is still in really, really aggressive. You can literally just stay where you are and then just come and, like, do maybe a GA in and out to try and help your Queen out, basically. I feel like right now we're going too passive already. Okay? So I would rather you went in to go and help your Jungle Queen here. Try and help her still keep up this aggression. And make sure that she's a little bit healthier than what she is. The unfortunate... What you can do here, instead of like just GAing yourself out, because obviously Soldier's gonna end up like tracking you, you can try it because obviously you want to try and help your Jungle Queen right now. Go up to this window. You go up to this window and try jiggle peeking like this. It also gives you the option of Sombra as well, but it also means that Soldier has to look up to you. If then Jungle Queen dies, oh well, who can get up to you on their enemy team? Like literally nobody. So you can very easily just walk back, and back to obviously resetting and stuff like that. I feel like you GAing yourself back to where you just were is going to make you a bit of a target. Make sure if you can to really think about your surroundings and think, okay, where's the best place I can go? Up into that window is your best bet. So unfortunately, obviously Jungle Queen dies. Window cover rotates it out. Nicely, Kiriko ends up saving you, which is really, really sweet. That Ryan Mrs. Fire Strike really made me giggle. Just as you're walking back, obviously try to look back because your Genji was coming back right now. So don't just be too like tunnel visioned on, oh my gosh, Ryan. Try to kind of flick back and think to yourself, like, is there anybody I can like J back to? Because it can really help you try and save them deaths, alright? But apart from that, like really like well played, obviously going for the health pack and stuff. Kiriko ends up coming in with the cleanse as well, which really, really helps. But we keep going. See how it ends up going. So unfortunately, end up capping it. Genji got 2 as well, which is kind of insane as that happened. Which is really, really good. Obviously trying to get back as soon as we can. Nice. I would have done that as a full slingshot, by the way, instead of like just popping yourself here, because what can happen is the soldier can just come out and peek you. I would make this a full rotation here and play here. Because then it makes the soldier have to walk into the team to try and get to you, like, that's around here. It also means that's where you can still, like, keep your beams onto these guys and still be, like, quite close to them. So play, like, around there, basically. You can also play inside the building if you want to as well, the opposite side. Nice rotation, so you know they're going to be backing off. Really good Zuzu as well from Yukiri. Nice damage boost on the deflect. Unfortunate on Yukiri, she just ends up falling. I will say this soldier's very, very good. Nice, finally got to be able to Genji, which is really good. Okay. I feel like now we're being we're being a bit too passive. Okay, Froggy, I feel as though that's first of all your first bad thing, okay? Can you see how obviously our Kyuko's once again already been picked off? That's not on you. But you see how our Jungle Queen goes in for this axe? If you can damage boost that axe, like help damage boost it and then like start healing her up, and you can still play around this corner. Like you can play around this corner up until this rank gets like really, really close to you. And then you can GA yourself to the Genji and then come up here, okay? I feel like right now we're playing too passive and we're not helping out our team enough. Alright? I said, so now you decide to pick Genji. I love it, Froggy. But yeah, no, I think definitely go up. Like that. After you help the queen out a little bit more. Because I feel like we're being a little bit too passive. Nice damage boost there. That was perfect. Win a Falcon. You force out slam. Nice. I love how you look at that res. I would just honestly back off at this point. Nice. Saying hello to the Mercy as well as you go past. Great. Love that. Try if you can to stay with your Genji though. Nice. You know that Genji's going to be really, really close to Blade now, and he's the only one, you're the only one that can help support that right now. I would have made this a GA up to try and commit with your Genji, and then what's going to happen is he's going to have a dash reset when he blades, so then it means you can then go and help and pocket this blade with him, okay? Once again, we're being too passive and we're not thinking ahead and thinking to ourselves, okay, what's going to be coming up next? How are we going to be like the most effective? And that would be by coming and pushing up and being with this blade right now, alright? We do end up going with it, which is good. Make that a GA cancel rather than a slingshot so we can like save our GA cooldown. Nice. Lovely rotation. That's a very, very nice rotation, I will say. Oh, I love it when Mercy's just like randomly slingshotting. Oh, I'm sorry for the Mercy as well. So, so cute. We're really, really good so far though, Froggy. I think it's really, really good. I think, I need you to be more aggressive. That's like my main first thing I'm going to say to you right now. Is I feel as though we're not being aggressive enough, okay? You have movement, and I know you do. Obviously, you might be like a little bit out of practice and stuff like that. But I know you're definitely going to have your, what's it called? Nice GA there. I know you've definitely got... Nice. Okay. Let's quickly rewind it. But you have the movement, okay? So I want you now to use that movement to get in aggressive. Just like how you just did with this Genji now. I like this GA. And I like your decision making here. So let me... So this is fine. Obviously, Jungle Queen dies. You can't do anything about that. I love this res, okay? But remember, with your res, try if you can to look for an escape route as we're doing this res, okay? It's absolutely fine you're doing this res, but as we're doing it, try to think or try to look to ourselves, how can we best go away? Is it, oh, we need to do a quick backwards GA away from the orb? Is it that we can get ourselves an escape, okay? I want you to try and really think about that before we go for this res. I feel as though it is a fine res, but we could definitely maybe like just honestly walk away from the Rhyme as we're doing so, because obviously the soldier's being distracted by the Genji. We can then GA to the Genji and then flick up to like one of these high grounds and stuff like that. I think it was a good res, but I feel as though it was executed poorly. I feel as though it's like the best way to kind of, what's it called, to describe it basically. I feel as though you had the right initiative and I like what you did, but we should definitely execute it a bit better by looking for another escape route. But we're doing all right. Honestly, I feel as though you're not like the issue right now as well, Froggy. I feel as though you're doing a lot, which is really, really great. Nice, lovely damage boost here. Lovely positioning. Just my main thing is obviously just be careful on this high ground for the soldier focusing you. So make sure, I love how like you're positioned already, like just to kind of like drop behind like this. Really, really nice. Nice. Remember there is, instead of like going all the way up here, there's like this little ledge that we can sit on. Nice, you found it now, which is good. Nice, dash. Help with the dash. Fortunately, he falls. That's not on you. You're not going to be able to res that either. Nice rotation back. Lovely. Nice. I thought you was getting aggressive though, you just didn't. At this point, I do... Nice. At this point, I was just about to say I would look at playing on this high ground a little bit more. Do you see how we end up kind of like just vibing like about here for quite a bit with like no... no cover at all, I would look to try and like maybe rotate back up into this high ground, or maybe like play a little bit like further around here like you are right now, basically. I would have done that a little bit sooner. Lovely little cross here though, and like I love this little bunny hop as well to get across. This was really, really nice. Nice, lovely peel for on here. That's completely fine. Love how you're looking out for your queen now. Obviously, you don't know she's antied. So unfortunately, you cannot see if people are antied until they come in. You pop Valk, so you know they're going to come in aggressive. That's fine. Lovely. Nice rotations. That is a perfect Valk. I like this Valk. Lovely heals. No! Oh! Dude, Froggy! Froggy, this would have been amazing if you dragged the res underneath. You could have dragged this underneath. Oh man, this was so good, can I just say. I loved all of this. Your positioning, your Valk here was perfect. I feel so you did everything perfect here. This was really good. You see the vision? I do, but why didn't you just quickly drag it under? You're like at the end of your Valk, so you can very easily drag it under like this. And then all you have to do is float back, and then your Jungle Queen should peek you. Fingers crossed. And then what's it called? I expected my Valk to end so much earlier so I could drop below to res. You can, like, even in your Valk, you can whip it round like this. You still have a lot of movement in your Valk to be able to come under and res it. I see the vision, Froggy. Just once again, with your reses, with your reses, I see the vision, okay? With every single one of your reses, I see the vision. It's just executed so poorly. I'm sorry, Froggy. But I see the vision, all right? But I think this was a correct decision to go for this res. Just once again, do it underneath. There was a vision. There was a vision. And unfortunately, you fall down below. And unfortunately, everyone ends up falling. But I see the vision. I see the vision. But we'll keep going. Nice. Nice trying to obviously damage boost the Ryan swings for the Genji. That's completely fine. Nice position here. Nice. Obviously wait for res. Just unfortunately can't do anything there. Ryan just pins in. Overall, you end up getting steamrolled, which honestly is not your fault at all. I feel like this is kind of like on your DPS and your tank right now. I feel as though it's they're not getting the picks when they need to. But honestly, Froggy, you're doing really, really well here, okay? I will say, like... Okay, let's start it off, okay? Positioning is good, okay? I like your position. However, there are certain times where I feel as though you could definitely make the positioning better. But I think overall your positioning is good. I like it, okay? My second thing is obviously your reses. We've just talked about it, but obviously I know what you want to do with these reses. They're just being executed really, really badly right now. But I feel as though that's just something that will come once you play the game a little bit more and play a lot more than what you have been doing. Valks, I will say your Valks are your strong point right now. I like your Valks. I love the position that you're making with your Valks, and I like when you're Valking. I feel so your beam management as well in the Valks are really, really good. My res has well been an issue. They have, to be fair, Froggy. But and it needs to work, yes. But no, I think definitely we need to work on the reses a little bit. But apart from that, we're doing really, really good, Froggy. Alright. But we'll keep going. But I think the other thing as well is you being a bit too passive. But I'm going to talk about that more towards the end of the VOD. Because I'll talk about some ways that we could be a little bit more aggressive. So end up rotating to the health pack. I feel as though this is the point where you roll like Somber Widow, which obviously you didn't really want as Mercy. We could have definitely swapped here to something else. Maybe Kiriko, maybe... I don't know, you want something here that would have like a bit of damage basically. Obviously it's fine, you know, you're still playing Mercy here if you feel like you can, what's it called? If you feel like you can do stuff with it, then it's completely fine. But yeah, I would have definitely maybe picked something else here. Nice. Lovely peel there. Nice for your Widow here. So once again, you don't use the GA in there. You can just honestly just stay where you are. Nice peel for your Widow. Really, really nice. Nice damage response to Sigma. Nice rotation with Widow. Just unfortunate with your Sombra, she ends up getting picked out. Really good piece of advice with pockets and Widows, by the way, around this bit. Is you can GA and then slingshot yourself onto the statue like this. because this will block the LOS of the people on the point and stuff like that. But then you can also still pocket the Widow like this. It just means that you're not end up taking excess damage like you just have, for example. It means that you can, what's it called? You can play on this kind of like pedestal bit here and like play like this. Alright, but we keep going. That's helping with the Sigma. Nice. Just unfortunate with the Widow. I feel like your Widow needs to swap now. Like how you don't go for the res. Nice. Really good damage boost as well onto the Sombra there. Lovely rotation. We pop Valk, which honestly I feel like is fine. Needs to help Honor here. Okay. We should have helped Honor here a little bit sooner here. Obviously we can't help Sombra because Sombra just dies like instantly to the ult, but I feel as though we could have definitely helped Honor a little bit more here rather than helping our Sigma. Remember, our Sigma has a lot of HP and we want to try and keep this Honor up as long as we can. I do start typing for her to get off, but she doesn't want to get off. Did he get rocks out of clubs or something? Did Sigma's books get cancelled then? But yeah, I feel as though the Widow is not the pick right now. Oh, the Echo copied the Sigma and then rocked. Wow. Honestly, that's impressive from the enemy Echo, can I just say. Nice positioning here for the end of Valk. Really, really nice. Can't do anything for that Sombra, man. Nice position here. Just unfortunately, Widow's played main and not up at the high grounds and stuff like you would expect him to. Honor's not playing in the correct position. Nice damage boost here. Lovely. Okay, you are doing the correct thing, Froggy. And it's just so unfortunate that your team are just non-existent. In all honesty, okay? Your Sombra's gone in so many times and fed. Your Widow is like playing main on the low ground for some reason. Your Honor's just playing out in the open like this. Froggy, you are doing amazingly right now. Like, I feel as though you're doing all the right things. But this is just one of them matches where people are just, I don't know what I mean, but stupid, you know? I love, though, you did the absolute right thing here of going into damage boost your Sombra. When, what's it called? When the soldier overextended. And then, obviously, you damage the Sombra, try and get rid. Absolutely beautiful there. I'm going to see what I end up doing at the end of this, though. Love how you don't go for the res. Don't res. Right, this little, like, tactic that I have, okay? If you want someone to switch off a character, do not res them. At all. Leave them. Just be like, I'm not gonna res you, and just keep on doing your own thing. Either damage with your Sigma or try just to enable your Sombra a little bit more. Basically, don't go for this res. Like if you want this Widow to switch off, do not res her. Just leave her and just kind of like be really not like passive aggressive, but hopefully they'll catch the hint and be like, you can't play Widow here, kind of thing. All right. So I would look to like be helping your Sigma or maybe like helping out your Sombra a little bit here. Nice GA back here. We needed to help our Sombra a little bit more out though. Even though, yes, she's invisible, she's still like trying to peel back to everyone right now. So make sure that we're still like, you know, trying to keep our beam on her and stuff, trying to top her up as she's getting out there. I feel as though Sombra is a better pick than your Widow right now. So I will be looking to try and help your Widow out a little bit more. Nice movement here. Just the visor, man. Nice position in here. Really, really nice. Nice. Go on, get your Glock out. Yes, Froggy. Aim has gotten a lot better, kind of say. That aim was real. That aim is really, really good. Aim has improved a lot. Perfect. Do you see now how we just abandon that Widow and just say, haha, Widow, do whatever you want, and we go in and enable other people? Beautifully played, Froggy. That was a very, very good team fight by yourself. Lovely aim as well on the Mercy. It seems like your aim has improved a lot, which is good to see. I would stay here and cap, which is exactly what you're doing. Because you do like the time back now, which is really good. I got told the other day, my Miss creator, that she wished she had my aim. Yes, no, honestly, Froggy. Compared to the verse VOD I did of you, where the aim was absolutely, no offense to you, atrocious. It's honestly, it's so much better. Right, this is what I mean by your passiveness. Okay. We've already established that Widow is absolutely shocking. Our Widow is horrendously bad. So why don't we push it with our Sigma right now? We could push it with our Sigma, try and maybe get up some picks and really enable him, right? Because we're in that state of the payload, right? Where it takes a couple, like, seconds to get itself out of, like, its little box thing and, like, push itself out and forward. This is also Arna's job to push this payload in the team comp that you have. This is Arna's problem to push the payload. I would rather you pushed up really far up right now and played with your Sigma so we can end up, like, being really aggressive with him. Because if we were pushed up and being, like, really, really aggressive with him, I don't think we would have needed that Valk. I feel like we end up popping Valk here because she was just not pushing it, which is fine. Like, I would rather you pushed forward with your Sigma here and played really, really aggressive with your Sigma. Really kind of getting it home to your Honor, like, you need to push the payload kind of thing. Like, honestly, ignore the payload right now. Focus on the team fight in hand. Push forward with your Sigma. Be aggressive with your Sigma and enable him. And then just kind of like, you know how like, you can go back and you can ping the payload? Like, we need to move the payload. Like, just do that a few times and it'll get the point across. And you can just keep playing aggressive with your Sigma. I don't think you needed to Valk this to try and keep pushing it. Like, I feel like we could have definitely, like, still, like, been pushed up with everyone. But if right now you're kind of like letting the Honor push up and letting the Honor do this. Imagine like you have to like kind of like really like not so much like stand your ground, but very much stand your ground and like just be like, yeah, like you're staying in this payload. I'm pushing forward, you know. I don't know why if your Honor's like being so aggressive. Unfortunate. We could have gone for a quick res there if you wanted to, but I know you wanted this Widow to get off Widow, so that's completely fine. Nice rotation back. Lovely. Basing out the boosters before moving. Really, really nice, Froggy. Love that from you. Never ever do a backwards J like this in this room. The reason is because if you do a backwards J like this, they have this high ground that is so obvious for you, like, you know, for people like to try and shoot you here. If you want to try and get in to come and help your Sigma here, you need to GA and peel off to the side here, which is probably going to be your best bet right now, because obviously, you know, you need to like try and help Honor, or you can always like GA into the room. If, for example, say the Diva's not here, you can GA into the room. Do not GA forward and back like this, because it's really easy for them to pick you off on this high ground. All right. Nice positioning here though. Nice pushing forward. Once again, baiting out the boosters, really, really nice. Lovely peel back to Honor. The same thing again, we're playing out in the open quite a bit. Do you see how, like, playing out in the open as I end up getting us picked off because of this high grounds and stuff like that? Still play your cover. Even if you think it's safe, still play your cover, okay? Because it'll help you out so, so much. We'll keep going. Let's see what happens. Yeah, there's an Eds get picked off, which is unfortunate. We still haven't switched off the Widow. Don't know why. I'm guessing this is you asking the Widow to switch, which is completely fine. Obviously, you cannot force people to switch, which is unfortunate. But you can very much kind of just be like, please, like, get off, Widow, you know? But yeah, we'll keep going. This will be them responding, maybe now? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. Nice. Yep, don't res. Nice. Love how you don't res there. Really, really nice. Love the help in here. Just unfortunate your Sombra goes in really, really aggressive and gets punished again. Love the position in here. Lovely. Lovely GA back out again. Just once again, play your cover again. Like, remember, your Sigma's going to be quite healthy right now and he's going in really, really aggressive. Just honestly come back and play like, back here, like, in your cover with your Honor. Make sure that whenever we're GAing into cover, basically. That's fine. Leave your Widow. You can leave the baby Diva behind as well. Just keep pushing forward really, really aggressively. Nice. A lot better played. I love also your aggressiveness with the Widow as well to get them switched off. But as I keep going, obviously we've got free on, trying to get as many people in as we can. Diva's too busy with the Widow, so that's completely fine. You should just be able to just push it in here. Yeah, nice. Really, really good C9 there. Love how you got free on, really, really nice. Unfortunately, you can't really get to your Honor there right now. Honestly, it's best that you manage just to what's the code. You've like got it in. Really, really nice. Yeah, so we'll just ask in the chat as well, does no one care about the diva? Because the diva is in baby diva mode, if you just make sure that you're cutting LOS of her, she is absolutely useless in her baby diva mode. So if you just keep on cutting LOS of her so she can't shoot you to get her mech back, she's just gonna be she can vibe. Because she can't attack them, and it's just best to get the payload in that scenario instead. We'll keep going. Nice cover usage. Just unfortunate, just gets hit by a helix. This is your first bad Valk, Froggy. This is your... I feel like if you wanted to Valk this should have been a quicker Valk. I'm gonna tell you when we should have Valked. Now. Because this is still a very winnable team fight for you guys, and if you Valk now, you can maybe get a res off in just a second or something. But I feel as though we need to try and keep everyone up right now. So if we go for this Valk now, it means that we can now put extended beams onto people. We can also like play it up here, like in this piece of cover, in order to avoid the soldier and stuff like that. I thought they would have lived longer. Froggy, this is your team we're talking about. I'm joking, sweet. But no, we should have popped this Valk a little bit sooner. Like, cause we end up kind of like just vibing, like trying to get with the soldier, and then we pop it way too late. All right, but that's fine. That's honestly, that's your first bad Valk, I think, of the entire VOD. All the rest of your Valks have been absolutely amazing. All right. So honestly, I wouldn't be too worried. Remember, you have a soldier now though, so I'd be looking to maybe damage boost him a little bit more. Nice damage boost on the lift up of Flux. Once again, this is another thing where like you're randomly peeling back really passively for no reason. Your Sigma's wanting to push in right now, and so's your soldier. I need you to commit with the soldier now. Okay, soldier is now going to turn into your main blue beam target. So what we want to do is we want to GA across, so then play with him basically. I don't know what happened here, I'm going to be for real. I feel as though, is your passiveness coming in again? Ooh. Oh, nice sleeve. Oh, nice. Really nice to sleep as well from your honor there. Just make sure as we do that, make sure we're trying to keep our honor up. But apart from that, really, really great. Ooh. Oh, dude, that res was so risky. I would have waited to demech the diva with your team before you go for the res though. But apart from that, Froggy, really good. Just make sure we're just make sure we're waiting for wait for the diva to get demexed before we go for that res. Nice, that's fine. Order can help there. Unfortunate. We head back. Your Widow grapples forward in front of your Sigma. Nice. It's just unfortunate the bomb just lands perfectly there, to be fair. So yeah. Oh. And the Mercy just appears at the end. Alright, okay. So, Froggy. First things first, okay? Your positioning's good, I will say. There's just certain scenarios where I feel as though you get way too relaxed, okay? And we just kind of forget about the position, okay? If we can, try to play that GA from cover to cover and make sure that we're still using that cover, especially after you've capped first point and there's like that really long corridor and stuff like that. Make sure we're still playing our cover and stuff, okay? That's my biggest thing, okay? Your like beam management's really good, Froggy, especially when you realise that your Sigma is actually the best character on your team and you're going to enable him. Really nice how you have that initiative as well to switch that up. Really love that, because I don't see enough Mercies having that initiative to either like switch characters to someone else in order to enable your tank more or enable your other DPS, or just go and enable them with the blue beam instead. I would see so many Mercies that would just keep on blue beaming the Widow, and the Widow would just keep on dying over and over again and just not doing anything. Really good how you have that initiative to go and do that, okay? Reses, Froggy, okay? I'm going to be brutally honest with you. I want you to go back to the basics with res, okay? Because I feel as though that would really help you out. I see the initiative. I see what you want to do with the res. I see the vision, okay? I see the vision of the reses. They are just executed so poorly. I'm sorry, Froggy, okay? So what I want you to do with your reses is I want you to go back to basics with it, okay? Look at the distance you have with your res. Look at the fun things you could do with res. Like, for example, dragging it under the map. Like, super jumping up onto high grounds and doing, like, bits and pieces like that with your reses, basically. I want you to look at that with your res, basically. And I want you to look as well for how you can get out of a res. Basically, just go back to the basics with res. I feel like if you go back to the basics with res, it will then help you out in the long run. Valks, obviously, apart from the last Valks are absolutely amazing as well, Froggy. I have no issues with your Valks whatsoever. They're really, really great, okay? And then your aim, honestly, your aim's really improved though, Froggy. Honestly, I highly praise you for that. It's really, really good. But honestly, Froggy, really, to say that you haven't played comp in a while, I think that's still some, like, really, really good gameplay right there. Just honestly work. I feel like the first thing we need to work on is res and executing our res as well. But yeah, Froggy, hope that was alright. Thank you so much to everyone on YouTube as well as on Twitch that's been watching this. You guys can get your own VOD views. They are, I don't know how many channel points right now, but I do them on Sundays and I also stream on Wednesdays, Fridays and Saturdays too. The VODs are completely for free. Just earn your channel points and turn up on a Sunday and get them redeemed. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hope you all enjoyed and I'll see you all later. Bye!